So I finished this book, and this book, and that book, and that book. But I had to compete with this. So how did I do it? Besides copious amounts of coffee, which I do drink. I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to increase your reading with a chaotic, busy schedule. So the first 2 tips are going to be kid-specific. Tip number 1, establish a quiet time in the middle of the day. So my youngest is 2, so she still naps regularly. So when she goes down for a nap, the older kids know that it is quiet time now. They need to find a quiet activity, and a lot of times I can get a good amount of reading done in this time period, and so can they, because they will pick their books up that they've got from the library and work on finishing a few. Okay, tip number 2, and that is a read along. This is also kid specific, so during nighttime, establish reading a book to get them to go to sleep. It is a great way to get classics in with a chapter or 2 at a time. It quiets their mind and it fuels their imagination, and hopefully it fosters a love and appreciation for books and stories. I love doing this with my children. We just started this a little while ago, and it is just a great bonding experience. Tip number 3, and that is to use a visual timer. They're excellent if you're someone like me who struggles with ADD, because I can look at it, I can see it, I know exactly how much time I have, and a lot of times that makes me read longer. Now when it comes to children, it is also very helpful because they can see it and look at it and see exactly how and when they can come ask me more questions.
Because kids ask a million questions.
And they will still come up and interrupt, and I will just point to the timer, show them the timer, and say, Mom has this many more minutes left to read, and then you can ask me that question. Because most of the time, it is not a dire situation. Tip number 4, immersive reading. This is when you use headphones and you listen to the audiobook while reading the physical book. But you can crank that speed up to 1.5 or 2, and you can read at a faster pace. So you're getting it in and you're reading faster in small sprints. And a little bonus tip for using audiobooks is using your library card and the Hoopla app and downloading them for free. So you're not spending a ton of money on all your books. And that leads us into tip number 5, which is just using an audiobook in general. But it's great with kids because you can turn it on in the car on the way to this activity or that activity, because there's a million, as long as it's a clean book. But also it's great for just doing that with headphones while you're doing chores or cooking, anything like that. So you can really get it in. And yes, that absolutely counts. Audiobooks absolutely count because you're still having to use your brain to imagine the story. If you made it this far through my video, thank you. I love you. And here's a couple bonus tips. So bring your book or your reader, your e-reader, everywhere. Put it in your backpack, put it in your purse, shove it in your fanny pack. We all have it. Not all. Some of us have fanny packs that big. For utility. And then when you get to those moments of downtime, like that you did not schedule in, you can just pull your book out and you can read it instead of scrolling through social media. So bonus tip number 2, it's okay to let a book go. If it's not working for you, DNF it, okay? Life is too short. There is something to say about people who keep going and are a trooper and finish a book, and that is great. But, there are millions and millions of books. We should be reading the ones that really spark joy in us, or we love the writing, or we instantly fall in love with the characters. We should be into those books all the time and just not waste time on ones that aren't working for us. And then the third bonus tip is switching formats. Sometimes you just need like a little refresher. If you're reading the physical book and it's just like, I'm finding myself having too much to do, switch to the audiobook and finish it like that. Maybe that's how you get through the book, and that's okay. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope that one of these tips can help you read more. It certainly has helped me. So I just want to say have a great day and like and subscribe.